everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Carla, also known as LittleFitDevil, and you guys are not ready for this. Today I am reviewing an amazing knife. One of my most favorite characters has been engraved into this beautiful knife called Venom 1. So I'm repping the shirt, as you know, it is my duty, and I'm going to be reviewing an amazing knife courtesy of Polish Custom Knives. This one is by JK Knives Custom, and you're gonna have to stick around because I have so much to say. This knife is so amazing and it's worth every penny. So I'm not gonna tell you how much it is, but I need you to tell me in the comments how much you think it's worth. Let's get this review started. Woo! I want to show you my entire experience because it was a great one when I got this knife. You guys know I worked for Microtech and Marfion Custom Knives for a whole year, so I am familiar with custom knives, and I think there's something really special about them. The craftsmanship, the time, the detail that goes into these knives is just absolutely amazing. And today I am really happy because I get a custom knife of a really amazing designer, and I have to thank Polish Custom Knives for the opportunity. So, unboxing experience, I get this from DHL at my place. I had to call my dad to tell him, hey, DHL is there, you need to get that knife inside the house as soon as you can. He waited for DHL and he got the knife safely. Quick unboxing, little protection. Then we have the certificate of authenticity. So this one has all the details, right? It says to certify that this knife was custom built by JK. The model is the Dwarf Venom 1. And then it tells you the blade specs, titanium grade 5 for the handle, no sheath, and the date. This one has a date of 16/05/23, so that would be May 16th of 23. We are going to open this beautiful knife. The knife comes in a pouch with the Polish Custom Knives logo and the JK logo on the back. It has a zipper and inside the pouch protection, and here is the Dwarf Venom 1. Matches my shirt. I have so much to say about this knife. First of all, I'm a huge fan of the character, so I think it's really cool to have sort of like a half face in here. It is a really kind of out there design, not meant for everybody. I do love the colors. If you really look at them closely, it is an iridescent sort of blue purple with the silver on the face. Really well done. The blue and the purple really even go to the side of the knife slightly, and it carries into the pocket clip, which again, love sort of that ombre effect. Custom knives have this attention to detail that I'm a huge fan of. You can see the details throughout the knife. If you really look closely, you can probably find more and more things that you haven't seen the first time around. Like for example, the torque screws on the handle, right here, also right here, and even here, they have sort of like that blue tint to it with a little bit of a copper vibe, which also happens in this main screw on the handle. Again, really well thought out, a lot of amazing details. So I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the maker, the custom maker, because this is really a collab between two people, JK Knives and Micho. So I want to talk to you about them a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and make this knife work. The knife was designed by JK Knives. JK stands for Jaroslaw Kus. JK really started doing knives a long time ago with no tools whatsoever, and he really became passionate about the craft, and it shows. He does a lot of custom work, and I really think he's very popular in this kind of arena in the knife field. So very happy to own now one of his knives. Now, this knife, as I mentioned, was pimped by Micho, and Micho is a German knife maker. He is really into fantasy sort of knives, and he loves working on them. He only produces knives, and I think this collab is really successful in that you can see a little bit of both personalities into the knife. Let's go ahead and see the real deal, and let's talk specs. It is playtime. So the action is incredibly smooth, fidget factor friendly, as much as you can fidget really with a knife that is worth as much as this one is, in my opinion. But again, look at the action, right? And you're gonna see why it is so smooth. It has really amazing features that I can't wait to share with you. So let's start with the blade. So the blade has this beautiful custom shape. I really enjoy it. M390 steel, of course, as any premium knife, you would want that kind of steel. Look at the shape and look at the finish. It is really cool. I want to read you guys the blade length. It is 3.15 inches. The finish is a handmade satin. It is really beautiful. Also, really sharp. And now I want to hone in on the details of the handle because there's a lot to talk about in the handle. Also, here on the blade, you can see it says M390 right there. And also look at the centering on that blade is beautiful. Okay, the opening mechanism of this knife is a flipper. It is a minimalistic sort of flipper though. It doesn't really show as much as most other knives. So if you're unfamiliar with knives, this one might be a little trickier, but the way that I find it easier to do is instead of just like flicking it with the tip of your index, you really just use most of the meat of it, and then it works really easy. So I need to stop blabbing. Let's talk about the handle. So the handle is just gorgeous because the main element of this knife is the Venom feature, which is on the front of the handle, and it's really excessive and large. I really enjoy that. The handle length, let's talk about that. It is 4.33 inches. It is made out of titanium grade 5, which again, you know, top of the line premium materials. It weighs 3.95 ounces. The clip is also made of a titanium grade 5. And the shape is so cool. It's minimalistic. It would look great with jeans or really even, you know, with this shirt and some shorts. Love it. Last but not least, ergos and functionality. Because it runs on ceramic ball bearings, this is incredibly smooth, as you can see. The handle, for being a custom knife and for having the Venom face right on it, it's actually pretty comfy. I don't feel like it's hard or it's giving me hot spots, nothing like that. It's really, really nice. I have to say, if you guys are looking for a custom knife, I would check out JK Knives on Polish Custom Knives. I know they provide so many different custom brands. They also have a lot of Herman knives, which I'm a fan of. So if you guys are, you know, shopping for something really special for yourself, a loved one, maybe for your collection, you have to check them out. They are officially my new friends. So I will put the link in the description of this video. I will also share with you a lot of different specs, and that concludes the review. I am really happy I own this knife. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video. If you like knife reviews, I have a playlist that I will put right here if you want to check it out. And also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, support me on Patreon, and I will see you guys soon in another review. I hope you're having an amazing day.